Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to another year of Jim Payne ADB 2022. Today's June 12th on a Sunday, and I actually had some time to saddle up the motorcycle and go for a ride. It kind of took me a little time to get the little 250 ready to go, putting on my camera gear and the saddlebags and just getting the normal supplies you'd get for a summer motorcycle ride. It's been cooped up all winter, and I just also got back from a road trip down to Arizona and Nevada. My wife and I took the Ford Escape and went road tripping, which is a really great and beautiful trip that we had. So today I actually have some free time to go on a ride, take you guys out here. We're heading out north of Hayden, and we're going to go up in the mountains and look around, see what we can find, and do some video and whatever else. Just relax and I guess get ready, get used to the motorcycle. I haven't really been on it much at all this year. I mean, well, we're looking at June 12th, and here I be. I've just been busy doing a lot of other spring activities. And we've had an awful lot of wind here in the Yampa Valley last month, so it really wasn't pleasurable riding anyway. It's just a ton of wind, you know, some snow, some cold days, and here in the last week it's just really starting to chirp up and be summer. But earlier this year I did some turkey hunting in May. I didn't get a bird, but I went out anyways for a good week hunting those things near Meeker, Colorado. And I've been doing some bird photography as well, so I couldn't wait really to get home. Besides the great vacation we did have on the road trip, I was ready to get the bikes out. Well, in one way yes, one way no. To tell you the truth, the way this year's been going and all the depressing news on TV, I really haven't been up to now really in the mood to go motorcycling this year. I guess just caught too much news, too much crappy ass news about everything going on, and I had to really watch some YouTube videos. I had to watch the Motorcycle Adventure channel with Sterling Noreen, the photographer, video guy. Does a lot of BMW work, stuff like that. I had to watch his stuff. I had to watch some MC Rider. And just to get interested in bike riding again. I'm just down and out, and I got to stay away from the TV. I mean, I enjoyed the trip, don't get me wrong there on the vacation, but I really haven't had the motivation to go on the long rides this year with the bike until I started watching the YouTube videos and getting psyched up again, and here I am going again. So that's the deal. And we're just riding right now. We're just riding a little bit north of the Yampa River here, just climbing the hill. And we're going to be venturing out north today, and we might get close to the Wyoming border, as a matter of fact, up toward maybe Baggs, or we might take another direction, head toward the town of Columbine, up north. I guess I call it far north Routt County, I guess. Wow, what a beautiful day to ride. Look at this. I'm just riding on the east end of Jimmy Dunn Gulch right now. We're headed up toward California Park, North Routt. But on the WR250 this year, we did a lot of custom work this last summer. Maybe I didn't mention it, but this WR has been lowered a few inches. I just had a hard time touching the ground on the WR250. It's a great bike, but it's hard to touch the ground on that 250cc motorcycle. But anyways, I took it over to my motorcycle mechanic in Fruita, Colorado, Newbold Motorcycle Shop, and he does a lot of custom work on dirt bikes, WR250s, what have you. Matter of fact, I think he just lowers a ton of motorcycles every year. I think that's one of the jobs he gets put to work on quite a bit, is just lowering the bike all the way around. So this bike, I put some money into it to lower it, but he did the front as well as the back, so it was well worth it. So now when I ride my WR, I'm flat-footed when I touch the ground. So if you got a WR250 or something that's too high for you, Newbold Motorcycle Shop in Fruita, Colorado. Just look him up there and you'll find him, and he does them. He's done a nice job. He did a great job on this bike here. Spends hours working on bikes every day. Well, we're just going down in the north end of California Park here. I tried to video some other stuff on the other side of the hill, but the GoPro didn't want to work, so I had to pull over and reseat the battery. Every so often I have to do that. It just doesn't work, and something with the batteries and the connections and the GoPro, I don't know, but pulled over, pulled the battery out of the GoPro and put it back in and tested it, and we're back in business. So anyways, some of the stuff, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I've been doing this spring, kind of try to get my mind off this screwed up world we've got right now, gas and all that. I've been playing some guitar, working on the acoustic guitar, and I know I don't have any musical ability at all growing up, learning any instruments, musical instruments, but I decided last fall it was time for this last winter, to learn how to play the acoustic guitar. So I was bound determined to give that a shot, so I did, and I got a lot of work to do yet. I took some guitar lessons over the winter, and I've been working with some of the YouTube programs, Justin Guitar, Andy Guitar, a few of those guys, and I'm coming along. But I guess the way I put it, I thought I'd never be shooting videos either on YouTube, and I am, and my goal with the guitar is to do some open mic and play at some restaurants, stuff like that down the road, but it's going to take a lot of practice. But the guitar I have, before last fall, I didn't even know any notes. I know nothing about keys, you know, key of G, key of D, whatever. All that stuff with music, and I've just had to go through a lot of theory to kind of learn on my own. And like I say, it's a slow going, but I like sometimes just picking something from nothing and just learning how to do it. And it's one of those confidence things. I mean, people say, well, you can't sing, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, if I can't sing right now or play the guitar, when the hell am I going to do it? I've only got one life to live, so I might as well do it right now while I'm alive, because I don't know about the next life, if I'll be able to sing then or not. You know, people ask you, well, you can't play a guitar, you can't do that. Well, I guess the answer is, when the hell are you going to do it then? If you want to play the guitar, play the damn guitar, you know. And that's kind of the way I see it. You only live once, and I want to live a full life, and music I really enjoy. I just love to sit down and play songs and practice and play the songs I want to play that kind of express a message. And I follow the Mavericks band quite a bit with Routt. He's the lead singer, and he plays a lot of solo guitar as well. He's got a lot of messages in his music, and he plays a lot of stuff that I like. So after watching him play, I decided I was going to play his music. So that's what I'm doing. I'm playing Maverick songs. Play Dance the Night Away, What a Crying Shame, Back in Your Arms Again. I actually performed that one on video, Facebook. Did that video. That was fun. That was my first song I've ever played on the guitar with another guitarist, professional guitarist is with me. The thing I kind of took up was bird watching. I picked up a Canon 70 through 300 millimeter lens for my Canon 90D camera, and I've actually enjoyed that. You know, people say, you're a dumb bird watcher. Well, It's a lot of fun, actually. In the spring, when there's not a whole lot to do, you just take your camera out, and there's different types of birds, species of birds out, and you go out and photograph them. And you try to get them as close as you can. And I looked at these, you know, I looked at the, I don't know what they call that, 16 to 400 Tombar or something. It's a Japanese company. They make lenses as well. I have to post it up on YouTube, but I wish I probably would have got that lens, but I've got several other Canon lenses that I like, and I kind of keep in my collection, so I just kind of stuck with the brand Canon. So yeah, the bird watching's great, and I posted some videos on Birds of Colorado Facebook group, which the only thing I really do with Facebook, to tell you the truth, are the user groups. You know, such as the Trans-America Trail group. I love that. I look at the Colorado Birds user group. I look at those photos all the time. Continental Divide Trail, that one. A few of those. I mean, that's what Facebook is good for. So I do that. But anyways, folks, we are in California Park right now, so I'll let you see some of this, and I'll just kind of shut up. And incidentally, we filmed this guy on another WR video as well, but it just so happens to be we got to cut through here to get to where we're going. Now, folks, we're riding in Slater Park right now, and we're continuing heading north. Slater Park and California Park are together here in Routt County, and a lot of people come big game hunting up here in Unit 4. So if you ever hear of Slater Park, California Park, it's normally involved with big game hunting camps for elk and deer. Hitting some little bit of sand there on the road. Yeah, I'm just kind of winding my way around Slater Creek here. Yeehaw. We're just gradually getting closer to the, excuse me, Wyoming border, kind of where we're headed. But this is all the trail riding, or roads out north of my house. Can be done in a day. I guess the other town we'd be looking at from here would be Baggs, Wyoming, or Craig, Colorado. The good old Slater, running kind of high down there. It's always a beautiful ride. Wow. We're going to go over the creek here in just a second. Always love looking at little creeks. I tell everybody on my videos, I just admire everything from nature. We're only here on the planet once, and your ticker runs every day, get older and older, but I can't see enough of this stuff here. Look, we're coming up on some high water here on the road. Means everything up in the mountains around here, your creeks are running extremely high. So if you plan on crossing them, be prepared to take a swim. Yeah, I've never seen that before up here. So yeah, high country riders, a lot of water up there. If it's crossing the road there, got a bunch of water. Wow, look how high that creek is down there. See that? Slater Creek, wow, that's pretty high. There go the ducks. They're spooky. Woo! That's high. Second week of June. Well, I'm thinking about the Trans-America Trail. If I'm going to ride that this year, thinking about making it August 1st. Make sure all this water's down low. I don't care to go swimming with the motorcycle. Wow, stuff's high. Yeah, it's kind of, I just creep along. I'm not a fast rider. Number one thing on a motorcycle is riding to your ability. That's what makes things fun and nice, is riding to your ability. You don't need to speed and keep up with other people when you don't have that ability, which I don't. I know that. I just kind of motor along from point A to point B, and I'm enjoying it and relaxing. This is nice. Well, we're climbing the north side of Black Mountain right now on Forest Road 110. Kind of looking for a shady area to pull over. I can do some looking on my GPS, see where I want to go next. And I haven't found the ideal spot to park to take a break. This is not bad. Maybe go back to that one. Yep, if you're looking for a spot to pull over, there isn't any. I'm not sure the name of this creek here. Oh, boy, is that slippery. Oh my word, slippery mud. Down I went. Well, that's great for YouTubing and video work. Screw up of the day on the mud. Slippery. But anyways, that was a nice fall. What more can you do is slip in the mud by the creek, huh? But anyways, great country. I enjoy living up here. It's really nice. This trail here is closed for the season, seasonal closure, but it just goes on up the hill there. So, anyways, off of Road 110, heading up toward Black Mountain. And just since I got you here for a minute, I'm also creating another video, a road trip to the Grand Canyon and Bryce Canyon, all that stuff. And if you guys are interested in seeing that, I'll be creating that video. That was a really nice trip that we did, my wife and I. And she don't ride bikes, so have to do so many road trips a year to take her out and see things. So that was our first trip out this year, and we really enjoyed it. First of all, we went, from out here in northwest Colorado and Hayden on down to Monticello, Utah. Had a candlelight dinner down there, and then went on down to Flagstaff. Ate some more food, stayed in a nice motel. Went on down to the Grand Canyon, did some helicopter riding, videoed all that, so that's going to be exciting to see. So that video will be coming out after this one on the bike. They kind of like to alternate the videos. One motorcycle, one car, whatever. So we'll have this one done out around Black Mountain and heading out toward the Wyoming border. We're going to head out toward the Three Forks Ranch out that way and see what we can see up here. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed the spill.